Good morning and welcome into Mindful Movement. Today is Wellness and Recovery Wednesday. I have a stretch that I'm going to go over. It's a nice shoulder stretch, so I'm going to back up over here. I'm trying not to be too loud because I do have people in the room above me, so I'm trying not to be too loud. If for any reason, whenever I do back up, you cannot hear me, please throw in some red hearts and let me know, and I'll scoot closer and try to make it work a little differently. So just bear with me this morning as we go through our mindful movement exercise. Oh, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just going to get everything opened up. Oh, Mandy's in the house. Man, you made it 2 days in a row, Mandy. That's awesome. I'm glad you're here. And I will tell you, I really need this stretch this morning because I'm very tight. And I noticed the tension in my neck has given me a headache, along with the animals, I'm sure. But all right, good morning. Welcome into Mindful Movement. I am Denise. I'm a fitness trainer. Welcome in. Remember, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist, and I am not a nutritionist. I'm just a fitness trainer, and I'm here to encourage you to get up and move because that's what our bodies want to do. And I'm also here to give you some encouragement and some safety tips to help along the way. If you see the cat, please bear with me. And you know, so I always encourage you to speak with your health professional before you start any exercise or nutrition program. If you feel any pain or anything like that, whenever you're doing a movement, always stop. You can modify it and try it. And if you don't like that, and if it doesn't feel comfortable, please just stop until you speak with a medical professional. Also, warm up before you start any exercise program. That is always another encouragement that I do. And so with that, we'll get started. Today, I wanted to talk about a shoulder stretch, and it is the thread the needle. So we're going to start on our hands and knees, which is the tabletop position, and we will thread our arm through underneath one arm, and it'll give you a nice stretch when you go down. You want to try to push that elbow and that ear to the floor as you do this. Stress and posture-related tightness can lead to much discomfort. It's just, we all hold stress, even women, especially women. We hold our stress in our shoulders. And when we do that, our shoulders, they tend to want to squeeze up and crush our ears almost. And it's just like, you know, you see that the weight of the world thing going on. Well, that's exactly what women, especially women, feel. Brian, I know you're in here and you're a man. You could probably vouch for that. It's probably the same thing for you. I just know as a woman, that's what I do, is my shoulders, yes, my shoulders and my back, they just, my neck, it just feels like everything is so heavy and everything is just squished up together. Oh, you feel it in your chest. Okay. Does it tighten? Do you just tighten up like this? Is that what you do? So daily movement and stretching can help reduce stiffness, and it can improve circulation, and it can also relieve the tension in the upper back and the shoulders. Yeah, I figure it would probably just kind of pull down like this. So then in that sense, it stretches out your shoulders and it pulls against your chest like this. So chest openers would probably be better for you if that's the way you hold it, just focusing on extending everything out, pulling everything back, and pulling away from all that tension. That would probably be a good thing for you to do. And we've done that one, you know, where you put your hands behind your back and you just pull your shoulders back. That would probably be really good for you when you're tense. Really, it doesn't take a lot to make you feel better. Just trying to throw in some stretching or something like that can always help with these stressful and tension, you know, all that tension that we hold. So that's why we're going to do this shoulder tension releaser today. Like I said, it is called the Thread the Needle. And I will be back here and I will be on all fours as we do it. I will try to adjust myself as I go to make sure that you can see the full thing. I'm just trying to make sure I'm trying to follow along my thing this morning because, yeah, things are just a little crazy. And if y'all follow me, Hot Mess Express, I say it every time I come in here. Just take a ride with me. Let's go. Right, Brian? Lena, you've done it too. All right, so thread the needle. For thread the needle, you're on all fours. It looks like I'm in a perfect place right here. I'm going to move this backwards just a little bit. You start in the tabletop position. Remember, you keep your core nice and tight. You don't want to curve your back like this. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do this either. Okay, you want to keep your back nice and straight. You're going to reach your right. My left hand is right here, okay? I'm going to take that left hand and I'm going to go all the way. See how it's going underneath this arm? And I'm going to go all the way like I'm trying to touch my shoulder to the floor. Just like this. And then up. I'm going to show you from this side, that way you see this side of it. So I'm going through my arm all the way down. Just like that. And whenever I go down like that, I feel it all in this shoulder right here. I also feel it a little bit down my side. And I also feel it a little bit in my lower back when I do this. So we're going to do it again. All the way out. And it's just like you're trying to get that shoulder and that ear all the way to the floor. And relax. Common mistakes that people make with this is when they're doing it, they don't breathe, which is pretty normal for any exercise. Most people do that. They tend to hold their breath when they're doing those movements. So always remember to take a nice deep breath in. Don't hold your breath as you do these exercises. Not fully lowering that shoulder. You have to take those nice deep breaths to relax that body so that shoulder goes all the way down and you get that nice stretch in there. Forcing the twist is another thing that people do, is like they try to really overcompensate and they really push too hard to make that happen. So that's another thing that you want to be very cautious about. If it's uncomfortable, this is a beginner modification that you can do. If it's uncomfortable to be both on your knees, you can always put a cushion under your knees and kind of take some of that pressure off those legs a little bit. And that might even take a little pressure off of your back as well. And then you can also do it from sitting in a chair, and you put your hands on your knees and then you slide that arm through just as if you were on the tabletop position. So if there's any questions, feel free to throw them in the comments now, and I will answer them as best as I can. I knew I wanted this one to be kind of quick this morning. It went kind of smoothly, but if you need me to show it again, I'm happy to show it again. If not, I will scoot closer. That way everybody can see me. And if you're just joining in, welcome in. Thank you for joining me. If you're new, type new in the comments. Let me know that you're new. And while we're waiting on any questions, remember I have a YouTube channel. I edit all of my videos and I put them into the YouTube channel. So you have information from everything that we've discussed. And if we go over an exercise, you have that. Also, I have a newsletter. So if you, new-ish, I like that. I like that, Mandy. New-ish. I have a newsletter, so if you are interested in the videos that I post on YouTube, but you don't want to have to go searching through my YouTube channel for them, join my newsletter. My newsletter, I will put the topics, I put a link that goes direct to the YouTube channel. So you don't have to scroll through any of the extra stuff that I have on my channel. You can just click on the link and it'll take you right to it. I have been working on a beginner's program. I have had to put it back for just a little bit longer, but I am taking people into that beginner's program. If you're interested, please, either if you're watching on Facebook and you're watching the replay, make sure to type beginner in the comments and I will DM you. Also, if you're interested and you're on Clapper, I see I have a few people in here, DM the word beginner or just ask me for my beginner's program information and I will get that to you. So that was the thread the needle this morning. It's a very good exercise. It definitely helps with that upper body. It helps with your back. And you notice that pull in my shoulder as I twisted, that's going to help all down the side as you do that twist. So that's a good stretch. Nice for first thing in the morning. Just take it nice and slow. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Look at you. So yeah, everything that I do goes into, yeah, I know. How great is that? That's perfect, Mandy. Thank you. Please just remember that I am always here. If you have any questions, you can always DM me. I have been in the discussion of opening a group that will be accessible to people that are brought in, and they'll be able to ask questions in there. So that is a topic of discussion right now with some people. So keep that in mind, and I'll try to keep you guys posted on if I decide to do this. But yeah, if that's it, and no, there's no questions, guys, it's 20 minutes after the hour, and I think I'll go ahead and call it for today. But remember, I am always here in the DMs. If you ever have any questions, feel free to ask. So with that, if not, guys, remember, embrace your journey. It's yours, okay? It's your personal journey. You need to embrace it. With that, have a good day. See y'all. Thanks, guys, for being